The Devils are 5-1 in their last 6, and let's see if they can make it 3 in a row, if they can get a win down in Tampa tonight. So let's talk Devils Lightning with Alex Chauvancy of the New Jersey Devils on the Rush podcast. My man, how you feeling, bro?
Good. How you doing?
Not as good as the Devils, because when people say I need a trip to Florida, they usually mean go down to Miami and get ratchet. These guys are 7-2-1 in their last 10, and that includes a sweep of defending champs, the Florida Panthers. Sheldon Keefe has these guys playing some good hockey, man. What stands out the most about this team so far in the season?
Yeah, so there's been a couple of things, especially over this last 10-game stretch, that have really stood out to me. Their team defense has really improved since the start of the season. Not that it was ever really bad, but they have one of the better defenses in the NHL now. They're just allowing about 2.2 expected goals per 60 minutes over the last 10 games, which is a top 10 rate in the NHL. And then something that was a problem for them through their first 10 games was their goaltending, but Jake Allen and Jacob Markstrom have really come around the last few games, especially Markstrom. His overall save percentage is at .908 now, and he's saving what's expected of him. And Jake Allen has been one of the best 1Bs in the NHL. Aside from that game where he gave up 8 goals to Tampa a few weeks ago, he's been pretty terrific. He has a .916 save percentage on the season. And, of course, Jack Hughes has really started to get going the last 10 games as well. He's got 13 points over those 10 games, and he looks like the player we've been expecting him to look like since he came back from shoulder surgery. I think it's starting to finally click for him, and that's made a really big difference for the Devils the last 10 games.
Really quick, because winning masks all, where can they improve at? Really quick.
I think their offense probably could improve a little bit. Not that it's awful either, but it's more like of a middle
72 goals. That's what, top 2 in the NHL? How can the offense
like the goal scoring? I should specify their 5-on-5 offense.
Okay.
Their power play has been ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah, the power play is scoring a lot of goals, but I think that is like in terms of generating quality chances, they're kind of a middle of the pack team right now at 5-on-5. At least their power play, totally different story. They've been one of the best power plays in the NHL. But yeah, they're 5-on-5 offense, and it's really nitpicking because this team looks really good, but because it's not like their offense has been poor. It's just it could even get better than it is right now. But yeah, I think that's probably the one area where they could stand to get a little bit better.
All right, let's get into tonight. The team scored for the second time this season. The Lightning actually took the first one, 8-5, and Jake Guentzel scored 2 goals in that one. Keys to a Devils win, and obviously stopping Guentzel.
Yeah, so I mean, Guentzel is obviously one of their best players. They decided, Tampa's best players, they decided to replace Steven Stamkos with him, and I think that decision has paid off pretty well for them. I think, aside from Nikita Kucherov, I think Guentzel is probably the player who could do the most damage for the Lightning tonight, since it doesn't look like Braden Point's going to be in the lineup due to injury. So shutting down Guentzel will be key to getting a 3 out of 3 on this Florida road trip for the Devils. I think also, I mean, Nikita Kucherov, anytime he's on the ice, you got to be careful. He's a killer. He still is a killer. He doesn't show any signs of decline even as he gets older. They've mixed up Tampa has mixed up their lines a little bit since Braden Point's out. So I think Guentzel will be with Nick Paul and Cam Atkinson tonight. But still, he can do damage by himself. If they keep him off the short score sheet, it should be pretty good. This will definitely be a good challenge for the Devils' defense. Florida was a good challenge as well, but Tampa's got a high-powered top 6. So if they keep Tampa's top 6 off the score sheet, I think they could come away with 3 out of 3 wins on this Florida trip.
All right, that was a lot. Way to break that down for us, man. At the end of the day, go get 3 in a row. Alex, thanks for hopping on with us, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on again.